self-worth draws them in. The channeled sentence for this statement is, a part of you won't faze me. This was broken down to further state that your shadows don't define you with this person or these people. They like you and your shadows too, platonic or romantic. Love is in everything if we so allow, platonic and romantic connections. How, you might ask? Because love is lack of expectation. When we take away how someone may make us feel, we can still love. When we don't keep count of mistakes, we can still love. Your source of self-worth comes from within. Therefore, you expect less from others in love. When your love for yourself runs deep enough that you have less expectations in love, you then can provide unconditional love. You can set up the environment to breed unconditional love. Meaning you do not love because they love you. You just love. Be love. So I broke all that down to say this. Your lack of expectation in love leaves room for unconditional love and freedom to be self within this environment. This freedom that people feel with you feels joyous. It feels liberating. So this makes them want to be loved by you more, in that environment more. Because love without conditions is rare. So you are magnetizing people towards you the more that you exude the vibration of unconditional love. Because the conditions were really bogging you down energetically. Acting with expectation of reward leaves room for disappointment. But if you simply act on the love, act on the action of love without expectation, it can be authentic and true to self. Which again helps to add to that beautiful radiating energy from your aura right now that is all heart chakra energy. Your two driver cards, Leo and Aquarius energy. A sense of self-worth and confidence, courage, like you've never seen before. An earnest sense of leadership like you've never seen before. But in simplest terms, confidence that you've never seen before. Co-create. Your vibration, your sense, your essence feels like a safe place. You are responsible, magnetic, courageous. So much so that it makes people feel safe in your presence. It makes them want to start over in your presence, be reborn again in your presence, try again in your presence. This is the product of your unconditional love, which stems from your source of self from within. That source from within requires less of them. And this is not to say that everyone's always trying to take the easy way out, but life is already difficult enough in other sectors, so why make it complicated in every single one? This energy that you exude presents a sense of safety. Safety that not many have experienced before. This is magnetizing people to you. The Ace of Pentacles. The Five of Swords. The Six of Cups. And the Page of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Three of Wands energy. So when conditions were in the mix, when conditions were a part of the play, you would fixate on tit for tat. If I do this, you do that. And then when that expectation wasn't met, it would breed anger, distrust, jealousy, sadness. It would invoke some emotion. That would trigger you to respond in a specific way that you had intentionally stepped away from. You're remolding, reconstructing yourself. And sometimes we transgress. We take a couple steps back just to be catapulted forward again. But this new release of expectation, this new release of tit for tat, I do this, you do that, has you giving freely, knowing that the energy flows to you, not exactly as you sent it out, but maybe in a different realm. You're learning to appreciate the beauty in all moments, even in situations where you feel as though you could be being taken advantage of on purpose or unintentionally. But it's the focus on that doesn't matter. It's about who you are. Aside from how they make you feel, aside from keeping tallies of mistakes. Your innate sense of self, your source of self-worth comes from within. So you don't provide expectation. And you don't focus on tit for tat. If I do this, you do that. You don't focus on revenge or did they get their karma. You just focus on moving forward and am I matching my dharma. There's a shift in focus. And for those of you that are wondering what I meant by dharma, just the bland description of it, it's more of your goal in life and significant behaviors that are in accordance with your law, if you will. Your own personal laws. We talk about it all the time. But I just haven't put that label dharma. But not allowing anyone's actions or lack of actions or anyone's words or lack of words controlling you. Less of that allows you to stay within the terms of your agreement. This is minding the business that pays you. This is keeping your hands in your own pocket. This is don't ask, don't tell. This is just vibing, honestly. Let's see whatever else we can add. When you keep your eye focused on your dharma, as opposed to their karma, life becomes a lot easier and a whole lot less harder. Focus on your dharma, your internal laws. And instill within yourself that breaking these laws means that you gotta pay the fine. You gotta do the time. Focus less on their karma. Hone in on your dharma. That's what this hangman is coming in here to say. As well as the Seven of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. This is law. Focus less on getting back, revenge, da-da-da-da-da. Focus less on that and zone in on your why, your rules. These cards are going to participate. You're going to do it well. Thank you. The Five of Wands. Would you rather battle externally or internally? Externally equating to the flesh. Do you want to fight the flesh's wars, battles? Or would you rather fight the spirits? The spirit needs you a whole lot more. This is picking your battles by choosing what you focus on. There's like this sense of if you keep your spiritual rules, your Bible, your conduct above all other laws, it makes everything else a whole lot easier, even outside of you. You'd rather battle it spiritually so that you don't even have to entertain it physically. So we shift our focus. Life is all about perspective. The Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This is a message that was meant to find you at this time. If you're interested in joining Patreon, that will be linked in the description box down below. If you'd like to book a personal reading, that will also be linked in the description box down below. And I can't wait to hear your feedback. Until next time, take care. Be well.